Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unwrap the financial secrets that might just be hiding in plain sight. What if I told you that a simple company update could reveal trends that could impact thousands of homes? Stick around to find out. Also, if you love getting the real story behind corporate filings without the jargon, hit that subscribe button and join our Discord community, linked in the description below. Today we're diving into a filing that looks a bit like a standard check-in from Legacy Housing Corporation. They're a company that makes home-specifically manufactured homes. Think of them as makers of affordable housing solutions. This document is a Form 8K, which is essentially a heads up on major events affecting a publicly traded company. Now, the main reason Legacy Housing put out this report on the 7th of November 2025 was to share some preliminary financial news. It's like they're giving us a sneak peek at how they're doing before the full official financial report comes out later. This date here is important. It tells us when the event that triggered this filing happened or was first known. In this case, it is the 7th of November 2025, the day they released some initial numbers for their third quarter of 2025. This tells us what kind of shares are traded on the stock market for Legacy Housing. It's their common stock, and it trades under the ticker symbol leg on the Nasdaq exchange. This is the stock most people would buy if they wanted to invest in the company. This part is what we're really interested in. It's where companies report significant financial results or changes in their business operations. Legacy Housing is telling us they're sharing their preliminary unaudited third quarter 2025 product sales and deliveries of floor sections. Now, floor sections might sound small, but in the world of manufactured homes, these are crucial components. Think of them as the foundation and the core structure they're building upon. The really juicy details of these preliminary results are in their press release, which is attached to this filing as an exhibit. While this report itself is just a formal notification about the press release itself contains the actual numbers that matter. They are voluntarily sharing this information, and usually this is to get this information out to investors quickly. This section is basically a table of contents for all the supporting documents that come with this report. This is the key document we'd look at to get the specifics of their third quarter sales and deliveries. For us decoding this means we need to look into that press release to understand what these preliminary numbers are actually saying about the company's health. What we're seeing here are the early indicators, the whispers before the full financial song is sung. It is like getting a weather report before the storm, or before the sunshine. This is a technical detail for those who want to process the data automatically. For us, it just means the report is ready for computer analysis. And here we have the sign off by an authorized person, in this case Kenneth E. Shipley, who is currently serving as the interim chief executive officer. It's his official stamp on behalf of the company confirming the information is as complete and accurate as they can represent it at this time. Now let's think about what this filing means. Legacy Housing is giving us a snapshot of their production and sales for the third quarter of 2025. In the manufactured housing industry, sales and deliveries are the lifeblood. When a company reports these numbers, especially preliminary ones, investors and analysts are looking for a few key things. Is production up or down compared to last year? Are they selling more homes? Are these sales growing at a good pace, or are they slowing down? The fact that they're releasing preliminary numbers strongly suggests they have some data they want to get out to the market quickly, likely because it is either very good news or potentially concerning news they want to get ahead of. Given the affordable housing market, which often sees demand when economic times are tough, understanding their sales trend is crucial. Are they benefiting from people looking for more budget-friendly options, or are rising interest rates and economic uncertainty making it harder for potential buyers to secure financing for these homes? This 8K and the attached press release are the first clues we get to answer those questions. Without seeing the actual numbers from the press release, it is hard to say definitively, but this filing structure itself tells us they are communicating a significant operational update. This could be a signal of strong demand, indicating they are producing and selling more homes than expected, which is great news. Or it could signal a slowdown in production or sales, which would be a red flag for investors. The timing usually matters too. Releasing early numbers can be a way to buoy investor confidence if the results are positive, or to manage expectations if they might be slightly less stellar than hoped. It's this ability to anticipate trends and understand how these basic operational metrics translate into the bigger picture of a company's financial health that we focus on here at Corporate Decoder. So, what's the verdict on Legacy Housing based on this 8? This filing itself is more of a notification than a deep dive into numbers. It is telling us that there is news about their sales and deliveries, and we need to look at the attached press release to get the actual data. But the very act of filing this indicates that the third quarter of 2025 had some significant activity in terms of production and sales. If the press release shows strong growth in sales and deliveries, it suggests potential for increased revenue and profit. If it shows a slowdown, it might signal challenges in the market or within the company's operations. We'll need to see those numbers to truly assess their direction. The risk for legacy housing, like many in the manufactured housing space, often comes down to macroeconomic factors like interest rates, which affect buyer affordability and financing, and B, the company's ability to manage its production costs and supply chain efficiently. An opportunity lies in the ongoing need for affordable housing. If they can navigate the economic headwinds and continue to produce quality homes at competitive prices, they are well positioned. This is just the tip of the iceberg, of course. For a full picture, we'd pore over that press release for specifics on sales volumes, average selling prices, and delivery figures, comparing them to previous quarters and the same quarter last year. That is where the real story unfolds, seeing if those floor sections are stacking up to increase profits or if production is outpacing demand. We'll be keeping an eye on their next full financial report for those deeper insights. Alright, that is our quick decode of this legacy housing corporation filing. What is your take on companies releasing preliminary financial information like this? Does it build confidence or raise suspicion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button. It genuinely supports the channel. And remember to subscribe for more insider looks at corporate filings. Don't forget, our Discord community is linked in the description for even more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next decode.